Good boy.
Hey, Smokey. Hey, Smokey. Good boy. Say hi to the world, Smoke. Good boy. That's a good boy. Hey, I am Bulldog Nation. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Really happy to have you all here tonight. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that you're here. And a lot of you guys come to me with this question, Mike, what is it with you and these bulldogs? By the way, this boy here is Smoke, and if you notice, he's not looking at the camera, and that's perfectly all right because he's so tuned in to me. I'll show him off as I'm talking. But I just wanted to share with you guys that these bulldogs, they bring so much to my life. I believe that God puts pets into our lives to teach us things, and if we listen, we can learn some very valuable lessons. And trust me, guys, I don't have it all down pat, but I just observed my life. We've been in these bulldogs as a family, my wife, myself, our kids. By the way, honey, thank you for shooting this amazing video. Thank you for all the support. Guys, I'm only half of I Am Bulldog Nation. She's the other half. The better half, we'll say. Hey, Smokey. But I just wanted to share 5 things, guys, that bulldogs have taught me over the years. Then I'll let you go because I know you have busy lives. By the way, we are here on TikTok and YouTube every single Thursday night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Feel free to tune in. Most of the time we're showing off our dogs. We're usually giving free advice and tips, guys, on how you and your bulldog can have a happier, healthier life. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you don't want to put them on the thread, you want to just ask in private, just DM me. I'm cool. I'm here to help you guys. It's really why I'm on this planet. And I'm going to share these 5 things that the bulldogs have taught me over the years. And I'm still very much a work in progress. If you want to, put something on the thread that your bulldog has taught you. If you don't have a bulldog, you just have a pet, feel free to share that. So the first thing that my bulldogs have taught me, and oh, by the way, these 5 things are just the top 5. There's tons more, guys. The first thing that my bulldogs have taught me is slow down and listen. Guys, bulldogs are great listeners. Let me share a story about my wife and her experience with a bulldog named Diesel. If it's okay with her. Honey, is it okay if I share
It's fine, yes.
Okay, so about 15 years ago, you guys, we had this bulldog named Diesel. And as you know, sometimes life can be stressful. And Eva had a tough day. And again, my bulldogs taught me to slow down and listen. So she had a tough day. She was done with me. She was done with the kids. She was done with the house. She said, I'm out of here. Not literally, but she needed to go get some quiet time. And so she went back into our woods. And she was just there in nature reflecting. And she said she was crying. She shared this story. She was just distraught. We all have those moments, right? And she was just there talking to God and just kind of bearing her soul. And she heard this crunch, 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 crunch through the woods. And she looked over, and it was our boy Diesel. And by the way, Diesel was an amazing bulldog. He's now in heaven. Honey, you'll see your boy again someday.
Amen.
In the far future. And Diesel didn't have an answer to her problems. You know, so many times as people, you know, particularly guys, I'm guilty. You know, if there's a problem, here's the answer. Let's, do an about face, fix it. Diesel didn't have any of that. You know what he did? He took time out of his busy day as a bulldog, and he just went up and he listened. Bulldogs have taught me to stop and just listen. You don't have to talk all the time, Mike. And he spent time with her. He kissed her, he licked her, he slobbered on her chin a little bit. And when those two guys came out of the woods, Diesel and my wife, things were better. Bulldogs taught me to just stop and listen. The second things that Bulldogs have taught me, guys, is loyalty. Loyalty. Guys, when I leave my house, see, we don't understand. I don't think we understand true loyalty like these Bulldogs have taught me. When I leave my house, guys, these guys wait for me. They're like sitting there waiting for me to come back home. It doesn't matter if I'm gone 2 minutes to go up and get the mail and come back, or gone 8 hours or 12 hours. They're waiting. Their entire existence is for me. There's a loyalty there, guys. They're waiting for me to come back home. And when I come back home, I open the door. They may be back at the end of the house. Man, they come running down the hall like I'm some kind of a rock star, man. Bulldogs are loyal. And whenever they see me, their whole body reacts. They don't just look at me and smile. They have a big, goofy, slobbery expression on their face. Their whole body wiggles, not just their tail wagging. Their whole body's wagging. We've got this girl right now. She's the mother to our babies that we have. Her name is Rain Dancer. It's my wife's personal guard dog, you guys. Since she got that dog, we have not been attacked by somebody breaking into the house. There's not been a lion, a tiger, or a bear attack her. So Rain Dancer is an amazing guard dog for my wife. But you know what? How she earned that name? When she sees you, she gets so excited that she starts prancing and dancing. Her whole body reacts with love and loyalty. Guys, I wonder, with our loved ones, can they feel our love? Can they feel our loyalty? That's what my Bulldogs have taught me, guys. Not just to say it, not just to assume that my loved ones know that I'm loyal to them, but to show it, to express it. The third thing that my Bulldogs have taught me is unconditional love. Guys, for real. Are you hearing me? Guys, there's no judgment with these dogs. These guys know my flaws better than anybody does. They see all my screw-ups, and you know what? They still forgive me. Unconditional love. It's like every day is a rerun of we're starting over. Mike, we're not remembering the things that you did wrong yesterday. We're going to show unconditional love to you. It's like they truly forgive and forget. The fourth thing that my Bulldogs have taught me is don't take yourself too seriously. I was so bad at taking myself too seriously, guys, in my younger days. Hey, look, dude, I'm not the center of the world. The world can get along just fine without me. Everything doesn't have to be about you. Don't take yourself too seriously. These guys don't care if I have designer clothes, designer shoes. They don't take themselves too seriously. They're goofballs, guys. And so a lot of times these guys remind me to not take life so seriously. It's okay to chill out. It's okay to let yourself go. It's okay to
Enjoy
smile
the
more,
moment.
laugh more. Yeah, enjoy the moment. The fifth thing that these guys have taught me is true forgiveness, guys. They've heard me say the wrong things. They've seen me do the wrong things, but they forgive me. The forgiveness of an animal, and it's like, I'm not always talked kindly to these guys. Sometimes you get frustrated, but you know what? They still come back with that love and that forgiveness. They're like, I don't care that you're, a flawed human. I don't care that you've made these mistakes, Mike. I'm going to give you another chance. And sometimes that's really what we need as people, right? Room to grow, space to grow. Guys, I believe that everybody is really trying to do their best. We're all trying to give it our best, and we still have flaws. So let's learn to forgive, maybe even overlook some mistakes that we've made. I told you that I was going to share 5 things, guys. Here's your bonus. Here's your bonus. I'm going to share 6, then I'll let you go. Have faith in others. Guys, sometimes we don't even have faith in ourselves. But these bulldogs have faith in us, man. They believe in us. They believe that every side is our best side. So bulldogs have taught me to have faith in others, even whenever they don't meet up to my expectations. Have faith in them. Believe in them. So many times people rise to the level that we have faith in them. People act to the level that we believe in them. These guys have taught me to have faith in others, to trust. Thank you for joining in, guys. Those are just 5 things that these bulldogs have taught me. I'm learning every day from these guys, and I appreciate them. I'm grateful to have them in my life. Have a good evening, guys, and we'll see you next week, 8 p.m. Central Time. We'll be showing off the puppies. Good boy, Smoke. You did so good. Good boy.